weird to believe that that code, the ones and zeros, could significantly change the course of your life. From here, doesn't look like much. But in some cases, that data could lead to love.
We run all of the properties through our algorithm to decide who's the best for you and kind of give a score, and we show you the best people for you.
Those lines of code might not exactly look like your perfect match, but they're the formula for dating apps like Hinge.
How do you apply big data to love?
We present you each day with a group of people, and you say yes or no to each of them, and we can just learn those trends statistically to say, like, oh, people of a certain religion, you always swipe left or you always swipe right based on their height or ethnicity or who the friend is in common or what type of job they have. All of those things we're taking into account.
It does seem a little funny or ironic that you almost have kind of like these tech nerds, and like I envision like the tech nerds in the hoodies almost playing Cupid to a degree, right?
Yeah, in a sense. In our little tech pod back there, we actually have a board, and we post photos of couples that we've made.
Here's the surprising thing about dating apps. Most of them aren't profitable, at least not now. It's match first, make money later. And yet they have huge valuations. In December, Hinge got $12 million from investors, bringing them to over $20 million in funding. And Tinder, another dating app, is reportedly worth nearly $1 billion. Tinder finds you options based on your location. Swipe right if you're interested, swipe left if you're not. And they just announced how they'll turn a profit.
You guys are very much capitalizing on things we all do anyway, which is kind of this fear of missing out, right?
So there's two things that our users have always asked us for. You know, you might accidentally swipe because you're going too fast and you can bring that person back. And to change your location, because a lot of people, they might commute to work, they travel to different locations. Those two features we call Tinder Plus. And that's a premium offering in Tinder that hasn't rolled out to the world yet, but will shortly.
Match.com says 31% of US singles met their most recent first date online. With more and more options, it's almost addicting.
We do know people are addicted. The average user uses Tinder for over 10 minutes a day and swipes a lot.
Here's how biological anthropologist Helen Fisher describes it.
It's called cognitive overload, and that's the big problem in the dating industry today. The more opportunities you have to meet an awful lot of people, the less likely you are to meet anybody. That's one thing that you've got to control, the addiction to keep on swiping. Get to know somebody, and you may well find the love of your life.
Do you guys ever feel like you almost have responsibility when you're playing Cupid?
It's kind of crazy to think, like, you know, people are getting married, having babies even, and if we botched that algorithm, that baby might not have been born.